life, you guys. Another week of life. And it was a great week. Last week's video on paying cash for a car went over so well. You guys just had amazing stories. Josh and I we'd be in the grocery store or running the kids someplace. I'd be like, check out this, this story. And we loved reading your paying cash for car stories. So thank you for being a part of that. And I hope our tips are able to help some of you guys. And anyway, so you can always share our videos, if you've got friends or family members that you love, family members you should always love. That came out wrong. Anyway, please share our videos because you don't know who it could benefit and impact. So yes, welcome back to another week of life. Where I left you the week before last week, before we shot our paying for cash vehicle video, we were talking about weight loss goals. And this last week I did really good, and I tried really, really hard to make it a priority, to make me a priority. I've noticed that I've let life creep in and take over the me time that's sacred, that I need to refuel. And so I was looking back and looking at different things that I could work on, and exercise was definitely one of them, because I haven't been feeling the best about myself. I haven't been having the highest energy level, just being cranky, not sleeping well, all of that stuff that goes with diet and exercise. So Josh and I got back on Weight Watchers, and we are writing our foods down every single day. And I'm trying to implement exercise, and I have started running again. I ran last week for the first time. It felt so good. There was a lot jiggling on me, but it also reminded me of why I love it so much, because it just is such a great release. So find your exercise, whatever form that is. The days that I couldn't run or get away for a run, I can kind of plan my day and see if I'll have time for that or not. If Josh is working late, if we have something going on at night, more than likely I won't be able to get out for a run. So I worked on the elliptical too, which was great. It's just in our garage. Turn up my Pandora, and I loved it. So trying to make better choices on foods as well. Trying to limit those little Trader Joe's peanut butter chocolate cups that I love, maybe to one a day. That's what we're going for. And it's been really good. Like choosing vegetables and salads over carbs. Carbs seem to be my nemesis really, really bad. So anyway, so that is, okay, how are you guys doing in your whole fitness, diet, feeling better about yourself? Your goals that you have. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Now to this week, since I didn't update you on my fitness stuff last week. This week I want to talk about organizing. The thing I love about these videos is I get to share what I'm going through, the successes, the struggles, everything in between, motherhood. And I want to talk about organizing. Now, I am a list maker through and through. I have Post-its everywhere. And I really didn't start that until I became a mom. And I think because I got mom brain. And you mamas know what I'm talking about. Things just automatically slip your mind, and you're like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I can't find it. So I have Post-its. That's my solution. I have Post-its everywhere. And it helps me to, even in the middle of the night, I have some by my bed, so that if I wake up thinking about something, I can just write it down and then go on and sleep and worry about it the next day. So yes, are you list makers? You guys, do you do your lists? Do you not do lists? Is it something that just doesn't work for you? But it does seem to work for me. It keeps me on task. So I'm excited about this So organization thrills me because it rolls off of my list making obsession. And there's been some things about my house that really bother me, and bother me where they shouldn't. It shouldn't bother me because it's totally fixable. It's totally doable. That room that you're just kind of blocking out of your memory and just acting like it's not there. That's what I'm talking about, organizing. So think about the things. This is your challenge also this week. Think about those things in your home, the areas, maybe it's a pile of papers that's always in the same place on the counter. Maybe it's a room that you just shut the door. and act like it's not there. Maybe it's underneath your bed. I don't know. Whatever it is that's stressing you out, um, think about those areas, because recently, the last week, I've also been organizing and purging. The kids were with grandma, which when they're with grandma for spring break or summer break, it is an awesome opportunity for me to pitch things and purge, because they're not there to, oh, mommy, I wanted that. That was the most special piece of scrap paper in the whole world. And all their sweet little hearts. Meanwhile, it's just impossible to save all that stuff. So they were with grandma, and I went through their toy closet. Their toy closet, we have a closet underneath the stairs, is one that has been stressing me out for months and months. Like, I save all of their school papers, and then at one time I'll sit down at the end of the year and go through them and only save the special things, the things that stood out to me. I have 2 years of backed papers from the girls that I needed to go through, and I just was kind of putting off the closet for a long time. It should have been done well by last September, but I have bins and bins of papers in their toy closet. So I finally bit the bullet, and I went to Facebook. You guys are so awesome. I'm like, how do you store craft supplies? How do you tame all this stuff? All of the glues and the glue sticks and the glitter and the sequins and all that stuff. I have little girls. So all that stuff that girls love, it just was all over the place. And I've tried to organize this closet, and I haven't really done a great job before. So you guys had awesome suggestions. Catherine, Do It on a Dime. So many people suggested her channel, and I agree with you. The girl is just awesome. She motivates me like no other. So if you need motivation in this organization area, I'm going to put her channel link down below, and you can check her out, because she's budget friendly too. It's awesome. She is awesome. Catherine, I love you. And so I went and I said, Josh, we're going to the store. This is what we're going to do. I got a ton of shoe boxes, and I bought this little, I'll show you guys, I'm going to give you a tour at the end of this video. I got this little organizer on a Lazy Susan to hold all of their pens and pencils and scissors and glues and things like that, notes, Post-its, and then they can bring it out when they do their homework after school, and then they can put it back in the closet when they're done. And I'm loving that. So that, I also invested in some chalkboard, inexpensive chalkboard labels from Walmart, and I put those on the shoe boxes. And really just, I took 6 bags of garbage out of this closet, you guys. 6, you'll see how tiny it is. I took 6 bags. I shouldn't have got to 6 bags. Anyway, but I love it. And we're going on like day 4 with it, and the girls are keeping it that way. So that's super exciting. They love it too. And the neat thing about going through their bins and having the time to look over their projects and ooh and ah and all the cute things that they've done is I found special things to them that were worth saving, that maybe I didn't put in their bins, that they put in their bins. Like Zoe, I packed her a brown paper bag lunch for a field trip one time. And I wrote on the outside of it, I said, Zoe, I love you. Have fun today. She saved that brown paper bag, and it was just a note from mom, and she put it into her bin. And so I found a few things that were really exceptional to me, little pieces of art that they've done. And since it's a tiny closet, I couldn't post a ton, but I did end up framing them. I just shopped my garage for frames that I wasn't using, and I posted their artwork in that bag. I cut out that little note I wrote her and put that in our closet because that was something that was so special to her. So I was really happy. I did it in a matter of like a 12-hour time frame because I was squished for time before they came back home. And then I wish I had filmed it, but we surprised them when we got back home. They got to come home to a new truck, and they got to come home to their toy closet being completely organized and clean. And I also refilled their supplies. So they got new pens, new crayons, new construction paper, a new pair of scissors. Zoe's hands are getting big, so we graduated to the bigger scissors. Gracie loves water paints, or watercolors, so I got her some new paints and brushes and things like that. So it was so much fun to show it to them, and they love it. So that's one area that I am trying to tame, or that I did tame, and I feel so much better because of it. And so it's inspiring me to think about other areas in my house. Tennessee's room was another one. She has had so many, like, she's almost 18 months old and she has 9-month clothes still in her closet, in her drawers, things like that. Just stuff that needed to go. It was starting to consume her room, and her room is so cute that I just spent yesterday going through everything, cleaning up her closet, and things that I love. Just, I love that kind of stuff. So how do you guys organize? How do you get inspired? What inspires you? Maybe this video will be like, okay, this is your challenge. Go look at a place, address, like, face that place this week that stresses you out. And organize it. It could be small, it could be a room, it could be a toy closet, it could be whatever. Another one that stresses me out is our garage. Our garage, we get it clean, and then the stuff just starts to seep back in. So the garage is my next. I'm going to conquer the garage, and we are not only going to conquer it, we're going to have an awesome garage sale. So anyway, things that, you know, I kind of put off for a while, and I really put it off for a while when we thought about moving. But then it hit me, hey, if we move, I have to move all this stuff. I'd rather move all this stuff organized and cleaned and in the trash bin than have to go through it while we're trying to move the whole house. I don't know. The way I think sometimes it is amazing to me. But anyway, so now I feel better, because if we do get to go forward and move, then it's just easily packing things up in boxes. And then when we get to the next house, it's all organized and done. House updates. Haven't heard anything from the bank. Friday, we should know. That's what the date that our realtor and the bank, we should know what they're doing on that first offer. I don't know. I don't know how to feel anymore. We're kind of just going on with life, regardless. And if it works, it works. We had an appraisal on our house yesterday. And the appraiser said it appraised it was a little bit higher, our sale price, than maybe what it should be. So that was the first sign that, hey, maybe we'll get to stay. And, you know, we're okay with that too. Either way, we have peace, and we're growing and learning, and it's a good place to be. So that's it. The challenge for this week is to face that mess, that thing that is stressing you out, and eventually I will conquer my garage too. Okay, so I hope you guys are well. I hope that you're just enjoying life and that you're smiling and happy and sticking to your budgets. It's April 1st today, you guys. April Fool's Day. Did you do your budget? Do your April budget. 2 homework assignments. You gotta organize your space, and you have to do your April budget. And even if it's on a scratch piece of paper, that's okay. So I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. Josh enjoyed the video process last week so much, so he is looking forward to making more cameos. And we'll get the big girls in here too. Anyway, so have a good week, you guys. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Bye! You guys, so here's a tour of our little toy closet. It's just a tiny little closet that is underneath the stairs. I used to have a green thing, a shoe organizer on the door, and I took it off because it was just a garbage collector. It was an eyesore when that door got left open. But look how pretty it is. It's tiny. It is tiny. But anyway, here we go. So here are the pictures that I was showing you guys. Grace colored this little angel precious thing for Daddy. There's the lunch bag that Zoe saved. I got this cork board. Kind of hard to see. It's so tiny. Got this cork board at Walmart. A science fair ribbon the girls got. Daddy wrote them a note to come home to. Something special that their grandma wrote for them. These kinds of just special things go on this board. I have yet, these are ergo things that go with the ergo. I have yet to fill. They use the stapler and the pencil sharpener a whole lot. These two, I'm not quite sure what to do with. And then here's that spindle thing. I got it at Michael's, and it was 50% off already, so it was only $22. And I tell you what, $22 for like mind-saving organization thrills me. It was so worth it. So I've got their paintbrushes, their glue. Grace, this was something I bought her. She loves to stamp, so I got her an alphabet little stamp kit. They had that at Walmart too. New colored pencils, highlighters, things that they use for school, index cards, new markers. Their markers were just shot. I ended up just throwing them all. What are those thingies called? The do-a-dot markers. The round dots are in there. Some tacky glue, some rulers, a staple puller, just anything chalk, tape that they could use or need while they're doing their homework. This thing is awesome, guys. There's their note, their bookmarks, all of their erasers are in one. Hi, sweet girl. She likes the closet too because she can move in here. So, let me back up. And on the wall, here is their art, a Bible verse Gracie did in class, a pretty picture that Zoe colored me, a fish, and then Zoe went through a bird stage as a cardinal. She loved to draw birds. And so I just thought that was really cool to put up in here. And then a Bible verse from Zoe as well. And for these, because this job was done, these pictures were hung in about 30 minutes. I just took brown paper bags that I had that we use for our recycling to line the pictures on that one too, so they look decent. Okay, and then up here we have a tiny little shelf. When we moved in, there was just a coat rack, a closet, I can't think of the name, a closet thing hung where you hang your coats off of. That's a fancy word. And so instead of, this closet has so much more potential than just hanging coats. What you doing, little girl? You making a mess? That's a Lego bin. She knows where the Legos are. So anyway, I've got their nail polish. Okay, this is what I want to show you. These are the awesome labels, the chalkboard labels I bought at Walmart. They are a fabulous buy. I got, this is all, they're just in a clear package, but 24 of them for $2.97. And that's what I labeled everything in here with. And they are so cool because you can just wipe them and erase them if you change your mind later. So Walmart. The thing is, they were in by like the kitchen canister section of the store. So for like flour canisters and things like that. So look in the kitchen section of Walmart for these. And then, so there goes their nail polish, their glitter, their stamps and punches, finger paints, craft supplies, office supplies, stickers, acrylic paints, and a glue gun. And then this little thing, we've had these organizers from IKEA for years, since Zoe was tiny, like 2. And so this section with 4 bins, I made it into the hair section. So they have their ponies, their hair clips in one. This is what stressed me out before, because it was just all in one bin. Headbands, and then miscellaneous spare hair stuff. And then their hairbrush and mirror to get ready in the morning. Some books to read, and then their bins. T, you gotta leave the door open. It gets dark in here, you silly girl. Open the door. Thank you. These bins, I have these little trays. I love these. I just keep changing them as the girls get older. Their baby toys aren't necessarily in here anymore, but it holds things so well. Color books, chapter books, paperback books, and then classic books like Dr. Seuss and the little golden books and things like that. And then card games. Gracie loves to play her games. It's gonna get dark in here because he keeps shutting the door. Puzzles. This was another thing that is a little girl stashing that was not supposed to go there. Puzzles are something that I am so excited about because we used to have boxes that were half ripped open and all over the place. So what I did is I took each puzzle and I put it into a Ziploc bag. These were quart Ziploc bags. And I cut the actual puzzle out, the cardboard piece, and I shoved it in the bag. So now I'm able to store so many more puzzles in here, and it's just clean. It looks clean, and I love it. Now the Lego bin. Daddy's, how do you store Legos? It all just went into one bin. There's more organized ways, I'm sure, but again, I wanted to get this closet done before the girls came home. So rainbow looms, stencils, paint shirts, paper, craft paper, construction paper, journals. Little girls come with lots of journals. This is their school bin, G and a Z school bin. And then toys, toys, toys. This is it for toys in here. Even though technically it's a toy closet, that's it. I've just done purging. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of toys we have. Craft kits, like things that they can just pull out, beads, stuff like that, play with. Hats, winter hats, special things. I do have a special things box where they can put special things that they've earned or awards. Gigi got her great-grandma got her a rug for her dollhouse over spring break when Daddy finishes it. That went in the special bin. Tiny dress up, that's pretty much all the dress up. And then magazines. This bin I love. I love this bin, it's so cute. It was $4.97 at Walmart, you guys, in like their basket section. And I put Mod Podge, a lot of Mod Podge. I have a lot of Mod Podge, I realized. And then giant bottles of acrylic paint, refill bottles in there. But it's so cute. So what do you think? Do you like it? I am in love. I like to be in this closet now. I did not take a before picture, so I just imagine it. Stuff you couldn't even walk in here. And now you can, it's more personalized with the girls as art, and I just love it. It's so pretty. So pretty. So there's my organized chaos that now I have peace with.